Thank you. I think there's first one issue that's come up several times tonight that I want to correct the record on. Yes, I did bring up the issue of the PLAs approximately 2 years ago. At that time, when I brought up the issue of the PLAs, we did have the architects in. Mr. Pettigrew was there to give us further information. But what people did not see was that behind the scenes, Dr. Eastwood was opposed to the PLAs. Yes, Ken, you were, and you are still. Because the information I received, for example, about PLAs and emails recently from you was all negative, anti-PLAs. And I do not see any reason why, because we are an educational institution and we teach our students that they should have all the information, why we cannot function to get the information by having the study done so we can have all the information, pro and cons, and work from that premise rather than from a premise of being just opposed to PLAs for some past experience or for some other reason. That's information for the board to determine and for the board to decide that we want all the information present so we could do that. If we don't do that, it shows that our mind is not open to even to considering whether or not PLAs would be a good thing or not. I think there was also another issue that was brought up that I have to address that's come up several times when I've mentioned it, and that's about trying to stall the schools. Stall the building of the new elementary school. 2 years ago, and I have the emails to prove it, Dr. Eastwood, before the referendum, did not want to put that school on the referendum. And I have the emails to pull it, Ken. You can shake your head all you like. We can put it on the blog so everybody can see it. And 2 years ago, it is the truth. I would say that, Ken, the truth is not just what you have to say. But when you have the information that we're looking for here now is information on the study so we can have all the information to determine whether or not this is feasible or not feasible. So when people said that I dropped it, no, I didn't drop it. At that time, there was a 4-4 vote. And if I tried to bring that up at that time to have the study done, it would have been voted down. So the reason that was not brought up, because there was not enough support that I could have put that motion through. Now, I would like to thank the mayor for bringing this issue up again before it was too late. If he hadn't done that and he hadn't brought his support to the issue, nothing would have been done on it. And I think rather than criticize him, Dr. Eastwood, we should compliment him and thank him for bringing this issue up because we were trying to do what's best for our community. Now, Dr. Eastwood, I know you've only lived in this community for 5 years. But I've lived here all my life, and 4 generations of my family lived in this community. And I think I have a better estimation of what this community needs than you. And we need these jobs in our community. If I'm biased, that I think that we need more jobs in this community, it's because I am part of this community. And these people now are out of work, and we need this work. And so I do have a loyalty to this community. I'm not from upstate New York. I didn't push through architects who were from upstate New York. And all the times we have seen quoted on this board, the number of people that we have that are from outside of our area. So my loyalty goes to the people in this area who need the jobs, Ken. It doesn't go to just any other people. Now also, we've heard the kids brought up a lot. These kids also have parents, and these parents need jobs so that they can give the things to give the support for their children. And so that we talk about the kids as if they were totally detached entities without parents who may need jobs. We also had the tax rate, which is going up next year. And the fact of the matter is, when we're dealing with the tax rate, that we spent, on terms of our budget last year, we spent $5.3 million for expenses out of our reserve. This year, we're spending $4.7 million out of our reserve. If we didn't have to take money out to pay for operating expenses out of reserve...
Nick, your time is up for now.
I'm going to finish one sentence. We could have used that money to pay for the deficit of what the governor gave us, and we wouldn't have to lose any jobs.
Thank you.
But that reserve is for emergencies, not for operating expenses.
Thank you. Thank you very much.